Hey everyone, welcome. I'm Trish, and you're at Trish's Creative Treasures. Oh, my septum ring was crooked. Sorry. Well, today I'm just doing just a little saying I'm here, I'm good. A little update. It's 12 days down, no food, just liquids. I got 2 more days to go, and then Friday is surgery. So yeah, so far it's not been as bad as what I thought it was gonna be. It's just one of those you gotta put it in your head and just do it. Um, I know it's a liver shrinking diet, but I swear it's probably something to weed out the people that are serious and not serious about this diet. Because if you cheat, he won't know when he gets in your stomach. It's like the doctors are telling us how many times they start the surgery and have to just like sew everything back up because they can't do it because the people cheated on their 14-day diet. Like, I can have clear liquids up to 2 hours before I have to be at the hospital on Friday. And like, I can have a cup of hot tea if I can I can have as many cups of hot tea as I want, but you can't even put honey in it. No cream, no milky stuff. I can use my Splenda, so I can have tea in my Splenda. I gotta just have all clear liquids, so I'm just gonna be doing my watered down apple juice and some hot tea Friday morning. Depending on what time my surgery even is. If it's early in the morning, I probably won't even. Who knows? I may not even sleep Thursday night, because it's like I'm anxious and excited, but I'm scared shitless at the same time. Like, I'm determined to overcome being this big. I want to be a normal person. I want to be able to walk again. So I have to learn how to have a better relationship with food. I will not be allowed to have food as that comfort, my friend. No more donuts, no more Dunkin'. I just have to learn to make it. Well, we went to Dunkin' tonight, and I got an iced coffee, and I had them put almond milk in it and Splenda, and I used the blueberry flavoring because it's unsweetened, so there's no sugar in the blueberry one. So it's not what I would prefer coffee wise, but it is the alternative as to what I can have. Now, granted, after surgery for a couple months, I'm gonna have to have um caffeine free drinks. So, and I'm okay with that. I haven't been doing caffeine at all. Um, Today, like, that coffee was the first bit of caffeine, but I was like, you know what? I just want some coffee today. Like, I've been back and forth to doctor's offices this week and the hospital and all these pre-admission tests that you have to have done. I had my last one today, thankfully. Hold on, guys. I always had dry mouth before, but let me tell you. Sorry, I'm just holding my phone tonight because I'm just giving you a life update. But ever since I've been on this liquid diet, you would think like, oh, okay, hydration, 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 because you have to drink and drink and drink and drink. But yesterday, I didn't drink probably as much as what I should have yesterday, so I think today I was a little dehydrated. So I'm chugging water. Jim just went over. It's late night for us because, yeah, we had stuff to do. So he's making me my chicken broth because I always have chicken broth every night. At least feel like, have something instead of drinks. It's a fluid that tastes like a food. So I've come to enjoy my chicken broth every night. But yeah, it's just been me just concentrating on myself this week, trying to get through this, tried to stay stress-free. It's been okay. Like, I think day 9, it was the only day I had a bad day. I melted down and I was crying, and I think what was worse is I just couldn't stop. I wanted my mom. It was one of those days where I just wanted to lay on the sofa in a fetal position with my head on my mommy's lap, with her rubbing my head and let me know it was okay. Everything was going to be okay, you know, and not being able to have your mom when you want your mom really sucks. But, I have my good days and bad days when it comes to my mom now. You know, I can talk about her without crying. Some days I can think about her without crying, but that's the hard part, is the memories. And I cry because I miss her, but I so do enjoy the good memories that I have with my mother. So, oh, yeah, we're going to do this. Gonna get my stomach chopped and diced and put back together the way it's not anatomically supposed to be. But we're gonna do this because Trish is gonna lose this weight. I can tell I've already lost some weight already just from almost 14 days of pure liquids. 3 protein shakes a day, about 20 ounces of chicken broth, and the rest of the day is water and diet iced tea. Yeah, that's been my and popsicles. I got the sugar-free popsicles, and I have sugar-free Jello. I'm allowed those. So that's the gist of it. I made myself a sweater this week, a real soft, plush, comfy sweater. I'll have to see if I can get Raven or somebody to wear it and model it for me so I can put some pictures up. It was very easy. I used a chunky yarn and a big fat hook, and I wore it today out, and it was like, it's so comfy, it's plush, but I made it so that it goes down to my knees, so when every hour I have to do a lap around the bariatric ward. So they had said something about bringing a robe or something to cover your butt, and they have no robes at Walmart, period. They didn't even have skinny people robes. I mean, usually it's the fat people side, you know, it's like they don't have much in pajama wear for fat people. The old granny looking stuff, they always have, like, in fat people stuff. But if you're skinny, you can wear the cute stuff. But they didn't have no robes. So I made myself one. It's not a robe that goes down to my ankles, but it goes down to my knees and it covers my butt. So I don't want one that went all the way down to my ankles. I mean, this will be, I made it big, and I probably shouldn't have made it as big as I did, but I was just kind of guesstimating on, I wanted it big and plushy. I mean, even when I lose the weight and I'm going to be not this big and it's going to feel big, it's going to feel good. You know, it's going to be my campfire cardigan. I made a cardigan, not a sweater, a cardigan. So I like it. It's purple, and then it has, it's a Serenity purple in the chunky, and then it's a, what's it called? Charisma, Loops and Threads Charisma in, oh, what's the color even? It's like that, neon green, the purple and black one. I can't remember what it's called, but it's one of my favorite colors with the Charisma. So yeah, I did stripes of the funky green purples in with, like the other purple's like a plum, but then the purple that's in the Charisma is like an electric purple, like it's like bam purple with like the green. Oh, my braids are getting messed up. While we were at Walmart yesterday, I just went over to, some of the girls all the girls that work at the Walmart hairdresser all used to work at the shop I used to work at. And they had all quit, but now they're all up there together, and they're all like, so, if you go back to work, are you going to go back to Holiday? Are you going to come here? And I'm like, I don't know yet. It's one of those, I don't know what I'm going to do. So, like, they're in Walmart, and you have to work the same hours that Walmart's open. That I don't like. I don't like that, like, at Holiday, the front door, I could go out and just, now I used to smoke. so I could go out front and just sit on the wall and smoke a cigarette whenever I wanted, as long as I wasn't busy. You know, some days we would just open up the door when we were slow and had nothing to do, and we would just sit outside in the wall in the fresh air and wait for people to come in. You know, it was just we had holidays off at holiday, you know, and the hours were much earlier than the Walmart one. But yeah, Walmart has to work holidays. They have to work, you know. I don't know which I want to do yet. I know I will enjoy the girls up at Walmart much better because they're all my buds. Yeah, I don't know. But it's going to be a while down the road anyways. Who knows what's going to be around with the way the world's going around. The way the world is going, who knows what's going to be here and what's not going to be here at that time. And I keep moving the camera. I'm sorry. So, alright. I'm going to let y'all go. I just want to get on here and tell you I'm still alive. I'm doing good. I've lost a little bit of weight already these 2 weeks of liquid only. Oh, and I don't know if I got to tell you, since Athena had her babies, she had 3. She had 2 on me, like she would not leave me. And she finally went into the nesting box that we had made for her. Now it's okay. It's an old, like, we had rabbits and guinea pigs. So it's like, I had one for Sophia set up and she didn't use it. So I cleaned that out. Sophia used it for a couple of days, but then she found honey spit for her babies. So we cleaned it out and I put some new paddings. I have like those, pads that you can put on your mattress, you know, waterproof. So I put one of them in there and I crocheted a blanket that I put in there, you know, and, you know, a little water dish and a little food. You know, she had a nice setup, but Athena doesn't want anything to do with there. But she did go in there for a little bit after the second baby, and we didn't know that she had a third one till the next morning, where I'm hearing meow, meow, like really loud. And it sounds like it was coming from like the area of where I had this cage, but I thought it was coming. There's a table behind the cage that I thought maybe Saphira's kittens are, their hair's fluffy now, their ears have opened up, their eyes have opened up. So, and they're getting to that point where I think they're going to start wandering. So I thought maybe one wandered and was just crying because it got stuck and didn't know where to go. But no, there was a newborn in this cage all night, and all that whole day alone. I'm surprised it was alive. So I got the baby, and then I put it on me, and I put the blanket over top of me, and then we put the heating pad on top of me, and it took a while, but I got that little one to come up to warmth, and then Jim went up to Walmart real quick to get some kitten formula and the bottles, so that way if I needed to, I was going to have to feed this baby every 2 hours and help it go to the bathroom. So it's like, as after I got it warm and I was feeding, trying, you know, wasn't too sure about the nibble, but it took a little bit, but then the baby started, you know, once I got a little bit in the mouth, then it was, took him, her, well, I can't tell which one it is yet, a little bit to get used to that nipple, but by the time I got this little one used to the bottle, and after it's marcomium. Like, even baby animals have marcomium in the beginning. It's like black sticky tar. After this baby, I was holding it in my hand. I just had it cupped in my hand real good and holding onto its head with the bottle, and this, you know, I'm just feeding it. And next thing I know, when I moved the baby, I see this goo, and oh, it was black poop all over my hand, and it went down my wrist, and it was that sticky tar marcomium stuff. Blech. Yeah. But Athena jumped up on the bed then, and at first she sniffed the baby and walked away, and I'm like, oh, no, 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 no. So I got her and I held her for a bit, and I just left her sniff at the baby, and I tried putting the baby at her nips, and then I put the baby back at her face, and she licked it a couple times, and then she grabbed it and took it to her place that she went with her babies, and she's had it there. So we rescued that little one that was forgotten, you know. I'll have to figure out a special name for that one. That one's white with some black dots on it. We had 2. Like, Saphira had 2 stripes, like the tabby, you know, tiger stripe cats. The gray. And then she had a blacky, like it's black and gray, but it's just for like there's no stripes on that one. It's just this fluffy black and grayish, you know. It's almost like a black gray calico type thing, but just with black and gray. Um and then she had a white and black one where it had patches of black, but on each side it had like 3 spots, like almost like a Dalmatian spots. Now, the one that Athena had, she had one tiger stripe, she had one black one, and then she had the white and black one, which the white and black one, it doesn't have as much black on it as Saphira's does, but we got 2 white and black ones. Like, where did that come from? So, all right, now I'm up to 15 minutes. I'm just rambling, guys. Nothing yarny here, just chatting, life update, and I will miss you all, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to give you some updates while I'm in the hospital. I may look like poop, I may be groggy, and I may not make sense, but I will try to get back to y'all and keep you all up to date. So just keep me in your prayers. Keep me some positive mojo, some positive thoughts. I'm not scared. I mean, a little bit. I'm more like knowing that when I wake up and I'm going to be in severe pain. I've already been told that from my sister, from everybody else I've known that's had it. The pain is awful because of the gas inside of you. And once you get the gas subsided, it's not as bad. So my sister said the first 24 to 48 hours were the worst, and then it wasn't so bad. So hopefully, fingers crossed. I have a high tolerance for pain, so we'll see. Alright, guys. I love you. I'm gonna miss y'all, but one step at a time. This is the beginning of my weight loss journey with gastric bypass surgery. So, I told y'all I'll be keeping you all in the loop and keep you as part of my weight loss journey, as well as my crocheting. Yes, I am taking yarn with me to the hospital. I have my hooks packed, I have my yarn packed, and I figured I'm going to make, while I'm in there, depending on how much time I know I'll have downtime, and I know I have to do a lot of laps. So, if I can actually get up and do the walking while I'm there, I might be able to come home. But if not, I will have to go to a rehab facility where there's physical therapy there to help me move around, help strengthen my legs, which to me, I think is the best bet. Jim's like, oh no, we got to get you home. And I'm like, if it's better for me to be at the rehab facility, that's what I think I should do. But it's all up to the doctors, so we'll see. So yeah, I have my yarn packed. I have a Karen skinny cake packed to start working on a virus blanket while I'm in there, because I've been wanting to make a virus blanket. I love the virus pattern. So, alright, well, I'm gonna let you go because I chugged a bottle of water before I started this, and now I really gotta pee again. So, how about if you, this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you for being here. If you want, hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna have all sorts of stuff this summer. Weight loss journey, canning, gardening, crocheting, diamond painting, whatever, maybe, or just some goofy stuff that we do outside, because we do outdoor kitchen, and pretty much so I live outside during the summer. I sleep inside, but I spend most of my time outside. So we'll have some fun stuff this summer. Alright, guys, y'all take care. I will miss you all, but I will be here every so often to give you a little bit of updates. Alright, guys. Bye.